The Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator search comes down to these two guys right here. One being Mike Zimmer, the other being Rivera. Now, here's my thoughts on this. I think that the Cowboys, first and foremost, will sign defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer as their new defensive coordinator of this team because of the rapport that he got with the Jones family. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, he's been here since 1995 all the way to 2006. The last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, he was on the roster. And I look at it from that aspect of it. Shots out to Ron Rivera, shots out to what he can bring to the table. I think that it will still be a situation if the Cowboys somehow fall into that mindset of going with this philosophy that if you sign Ron Rivera, you will save a bunch of money, because it's been reported that the Washington Commanders still owe Ron Rivera the salary for the 2024 to 2025 season. And that could be a situation that, first and foremost, that the Cowboys can look at it and save money and get a free defensive coordinator for a year. This is a situation that the Cowboys got a lame duck season for Mike McCarthy, right? He's in the final year of his contract. Basically, when you are in that type of state of mind, you're looking at it like Super Bowl or bust, right? I don't think that even if Mike McCarthy goes all the way to the playoff and win one playoff game, that will save him, right? So the Cowboys are already looking at it with 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And on top of that, they will have this all-in approach, but with no future signing of a contract with their coach. That's really don't rhyme well, right? As far as a result-based situation. Now, the Cowboys, Dan Quinn is gone. Of course, Joe Witt Jr. is gone with Dan Quinn. Al Harris already spoke up and said that his allegiance are with Dan Quinn. So I have a big reservation with that, right? I don't know how committed he is to be committed for this team or with this team. That is a conundrum there. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are listening, there is a situation in a scenario that Aiden Durde, he's getting interviews for the Seattle Seahawks, whether he's going to be a defensive coordinator there or he's going to look back at things and say, damn, I missed the boat, and let me just come back with my hat in my hand to be the defensive line coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Philosophies, principles, and everything are very serious. But the Cowboys also are a money-driven team, and even though they paid their coaching staff the lowest amongst all 32 teams, I think that the Cowboys would like to make this announcement or news before the Super Bowl so that that can run its clicks and so that people can start talking about the Cowboys. And why not bring in a guy like Mike Zim? You can sell the storyline of, hey, and you know that's what they do. You can sell the storyline of, this is Mike Zimmer. He was here in 1995, the last time we won the Super Bowl. He's been remarkable and phenomenal with the organization and franchise when he was here. It's just that he didn't get a good footing. We had other problems and situations occurring while he was here, far as the cap space. But now we have some cap room. We do have a generational talent like a Michael Parsons. On top of that, we do have other guys like a Trayvon Diggs, who's phenomenal. And look at what Deron Bland is doing. You can really paint the picture of Mike Zimmer being here with this host of talent that we have to scale this, and we can be a formidable team on the defense. It's not like we need multitudes of many fillers. We don't. All we need, ladies and gentlemen, is a true linebacker. Maybe they can get it out of the draft. Maybe they can dance around in free agency to bring that linebacker in. Maybe those could be the small things, or they can absolutely pick up the phone and make a trade. And now if you bring in a linebacker, right? A linebacker to help this team out, man, things can go happen the best way possible. And if you look at Mike Zim's resume, he's not He's not this guy that's going to pull favors, right? He's going to give this team stern coaching. He's going to be a disciplinary, right? A Territorian too as well, because he's going to be on the sideline. He's not going to be somewhere way in the press box. So he's going to be on the field, and he will be able to relate to these players or with these players to help these guys out in a pivotal situation, especially on defense. And Mike McCarthy, even though he got his back against the wall, he's going to fight for every chance that he get. Every chance that he get to prove to the world that he belongs in this league coaching, right? So that is the situation and scenario for my thoughts that the Cowboys will sign Mike Zim before the Super Bowl kickoff, right? They're going to sign him sometime this week. I think that that's where it's going to go. Now, if I'm 1,000,000% wrong on this, then they may go with Coach Rivera. They might go with him, but it's down to those two. I don't foresee the Cowboys giving Al Harris a chance. I don't foresee them giving Aiden Durde a chance. No. I don't see them, because even though we like what Al Harris brings to the table, there will be too much installs for him to bring forth his philosophy with linebackers, bring forth his philosophy with D-line stuff, right? There's a avoidance area with that, and he's very green in that particular category. And the same could be said with Aiden Durde, the inverse. It'll be too much of an impact for him to bring forth his defensive back strategies as well as linebackers. Cowboy Nation. Oh my, what a swing and what a turn of events, man. While I was recording this, all of a sudden I get this news right here. My goodness. So Josina Anderson is reporting that she is told that the former Jets and Bills head coach Rex Ryan is set to interview with the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator spot per sources. Now, oh my goodness, man, what is going on? So, I take back all what I said while I was recording. This could be a situation that this could lead all through the Super Bowl now, because you got to really sit down and do second interviews and third interviews. I was all in on only looking at this situation as it relates to Mike Zim. Now, the only reason why they could be bringing in Rex Ryan, who haven't been coaching in a long time, if this right here, that those two other guys flopped in the interview. Maybe they didn't like the vibe and the energy from River Boat Run. Maybe they didn't like I heard that the interview was a Zoom call with Mike Zim. And Jerry Jones is old school. He want to touch and feel and see and shake hands and do some all other stuff, Bohemian Grove stuff with these guys, or Illuminati stuff with these guys when they in the room with them, right? So all I can say is man, Rex Ryan do throw in a different wrinkle. He's another guy, a disciplinary, right? And a very ultra aggressive guy. Shout out to Isaiah Standback. He's the first one to mention Rex Ryan as a coach here in Dallas.
Dallas Cowboys, who do you need to bring in as a defensive coordinator? Now, y'all are not going to agree with me. I'm coming off the top rope with this. Rex Ryan. I know he likes to feed and all that. Get Rex Ryan in here. He's a big personality. He's Dallas personality. And he is going to have these guys all over the place, have offenses guessing all day, every day. I think Michael Parsons would flourish in that.
Coach here in Dallas. Now, he will get the most out of your players from a philosophical mindset aspect of it. Now, you will get your impressions. You will get your clicks. Now, this is the craziest thing. I get it with Mike Zim. He's a little edgy to a degree. But Rex Ryan, he's ultra edgy. And I don't see how this relationship would work with Mike McCarthy and Rex Ryan. Oh, no. And low key, I don't like the Ryans. Go all the way back to Rex, Rob, and Buddy Ryan. You know, Jimmy Johnson don't like Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Well, may he rest in peace. But it's the whole flow and the philosophy of these Ryans. They really not Texas boys, right? Or that's a whole nother conversation. All I can say is, if you bring that East Coast swag, because that's where they kind of from, to Texas, it's just gonna hit different. And this dude right here, he do know defenses, right? But I'm going to tell y'all, man, if anybody can create a storyline and bring excitement from the, well, as far as not necessarily, did I say somebody would be excited to have Rex? Well, not necessarily that, but clicks, views, impressions, and all of that stuff. He will bring that to the table, and he's been working with the 3-ladder to 4-ladder networks, and he will bring that type of mindset to the table too. And boy, oh boy. I remember, did he say something about Amari Cooper back in the days? Y'all help me out. Y'all post what he said about Amari Cooper. I can only imagine what he's going to say about C Dangerous Lamb if CD don't get the ball in a certain way and act a certain way. And it will be some confrontations between offense and defense. And on top of that, this is an alpha male. So there will be some type of frictions between offense and defense. If you talking about a battle, and if you talking about some type of stuff that will be happening between the locker room of offense versus defense, bring Rex in here. Bring Rex Ryan in here and watch what will happen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness, man. This threw off my whole morning. I was going to talk about Mike Zim being the dude, you know. Maybe my sources and my information was wrong. But, man, oh, man. Or maybe this could be the extra spice for the Jones family to really kick things over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. I will say post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below with this. But, man, I got to do some more and more research on Rex Ryan to see what type and kind of caliber of defense he would bring to the table and how that will work with the players that we have. I don't know. Let me know. Will there still be podcast Parsons too? Wherever they play Parsons, right? And I'm thinking that here's my thoughts. Parsons still may be playing on the edge. The Cowboys will pick up the phone and find a linebacker to get in here. On top of that, Rex been so boisterous about what the Cowboys should do with run game. I guarantee you, Rex is going to position himself to also not just be the defensive coordinator, but head coach. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's crazy world we live in, y'all. It's a crazy world. Now post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. But this is crazy, man. I can't even get the day started, baby. DC for life, not for short. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.